let's talk about Prime. And yeah, I don't show transformation. Google, search bar up there, the YouTube one. Prime, Age of the Primes. You'll see another video that has the transformation. Anyway, he's pretty neat. And honestly, of the ones that are like Voyager and Deluxe class that we have that are currently out, because there's, Onyx Prime that I think is still coming out. I think he's the one that's like a beast former or whatever. There's a bunch of primes coming out. I can't keep all their names straight if I'm being completely honest. Originally, Prime was one of the primes. How many times can I say prime in this video? Let's start the counter. He was one that I wasn't too entirely enthused about getting, but he's pretty neat. Let's get in close on the head sculpt. And I believe lore-wise for the primes, he's like, oh, he's the first prime that had the Matrix and all of that stuff. So, yeah, he's got the Matrix on his hilt. That's, I guess, the Star Saber and all that stuff. My silly little nitpick here is that little bit of detailing on the hilt, which I'm assuming is his like own little insignia, that should be on both sides, because when I have it on the same side as the Matrix, because this is the only side that the Matrix tabs into, then the actual like blade part itself, this part doesn't actually face the right direction. It's just a weird like little slightly OCD nitpick that I have. Prime is, honestly, like I said, he's pretty neat. The transformation is a little bit fiddly, but the trick is to engage the ab crunch here. And if you don't like having the Matrix on here, you can also store it in his chest. And yeah, there's just a lot of nice molded in detailing throughout. For a transformer that I think lore-wise gave up his ability to transform, he has a pretty cool alt mode, one of the better like Cybertronian ones that we've seen in a minute. And yeah, he's just cool looking. There's, again, your close-up on the head sculpt. And because I know somebody's going to comment on it, the fleeting glimpses that you've gotten of the wounds on my hand. Sorry, I have eczema. It's summer. It's like upper 80s and 90s here for the past week here in Maryland. My skin's going to react to that. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, there is your close-up on the head sculpt. Hopefully that's the thumbnail, and I get a better one this time, because the last three have been kind of terrible, even when I've like automatically selected them. And yeah, you know what? We'll run down posability because I can, because that'll be the one thing that I show you guys. He has wrist swivel. He can drop his sword. You can engage you can split open the forearm. And you can, off of that, if I can get it to work, there we go. You can kind of fake sword wielding wrists, but that doesn't really work, so not ideal. But the wrists are on a ball joint. We grab the sword. We'll just set that off to the side. I flare out the shoulder pads in robot mode, but you can also leave them down like that. That is their position for vehicle mode. They're on a dual hinge themselves. The shoulders will rotate a full 360, and they go out about that far. You've got a bicep swivel as well. Let me reposition his arm. There we go. Head is on a ball joint, can go full 360, can go squirrel, and can't really look down, but that's fine. He does have, let me move the armor skirts out of the way. He has a waist joint, and mostly for transformation, he does have a little ab crunch. It's in there. I'm not going to show that off, but just letting you know. And then you've got pretty much standard leg pose buddy. Forward that far, back about that far because of the backpack, although it's a pretty clean backpack if you ask me. Get the arm out of the way. You got over 90 degrees at the leg, or at the knee rather. You do have a thigh swivel. It is kind of tricky because it's in here. And then you've got foot tiltage forward, so you can get some good standard walking poses. And yeah, that's Prime. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that happens to be. I do have some stuff in my big bad toy store pile of loot. That's probably next. I'm looking at Pengu Toys Omega Supreme, but honestly, I might just have him be a display piece. I haven't fiddled around with him yet. We'll see. I don't know how I'm going to display the alternate mode of him if I do, because we know what a Mega Supreme is. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.